We're here today at Corbetts Glen Park North. Kind of an impromptu little hike. Somebody told me at one point that there was a piece of old construction equipment somewhere's out here in the wilderness. I don't know if it's a true story, but we're going to take some trails here and see if we can locate anything. So come along on this adventure. It's a short one. Corbetts Glen Nature Park. The Fields. In the 70s, local teens referred to this end of the park as the Fields. The name was in reference to the natural landscape and pockets of wooded areas at the time when there was no video games, internet, cable TV, and cell phones. The Fields was a common social gathering place for neighborhood teens. One of the gathering spots was the heavy industrial lifting equipment that could be found on the way to the southern end of the park. Another common area for teens to congregate was known as the tubes. These were easily recognized by 3 abandoned concrete drainage pipes that were a nice shelter on a rainy day. It's a warm day in December here in western New York. It's been cold. It warmed up to 45 or 50 today. Most of the snow has melted. People are decorating the trail. It's all lined with Christmas decos. But that's not what we're looking for. We're hoping to find an ancient piece of construction machinery of some sort, if it exists at all out here. So I'm going to do some walking. If I see anything interesting, I'll turn the camera back on. A couple of deer out strolling near the trail. It's a real nice time of the year for searching because you can see so far through the thick wilderness. In the summer, you would never be able to see out there. So if some piece of machinery exists, we should be able to spot it. Someone has stacked up an awful lot of wood here, made it a lean-to teepee. We can see quite a ways out there. I see no machinery, just wilderness and a building over there. Nice little teepee hut here. We progress on, see if we can locate anything. I took a cut through over some hills here. Off trail. Now I've picked up a trail here. You got an Amtrak going through. We're right by the CSX line. Nothing much up here, a big pile of old rocks. Old junk's been plowed up in this area. There's the CSX tracks east out of Rochester. houses on the other side. I can hear, sounds like leaf blowers going. No machinery yet. I'm going to double back through that wilderness over there, see what we can find. Well, the trail's been pretty level up until now. We've come up on a downhill stretch, and then it goes back uphill over there. There's a culvert down here, an old steel one. Let's go take a look at that. There's rock steps placed in here, evidently a long time ago. Now, right up above us here is the CSX Railroad. This is a drainage that comes down through and goes into this steel culvert, which looks like it takes it completely under the CSX railroad tracks. Oh yeah, you could actually get through there. Straight shot. You can see the light at the other end. This is completely walkable. It's about a foot shorter than me. I would have to walk crouched over. I don't know what else is in here. I'm not going to go all the way through this. It'll get you to the other side of the CSX tracks. Tracks are way up there above us. Good 25, 30 feet above us. I'll get a zoom going here with the phone camera. Now to climb back up these old stone steps. Sure glad it's not icy today. Still no equipment. I'll turn it back on if we see something. Well, just off trail here to my left, looks like an old bottle dump here. And it looks like there's been a lot of digging going on. So I'm sure all the valuable bottles are long gone. Yep, there's a lot of trash here on top of the ground now. And look at that, this was a dump site. Look at the bottles. Man, oh man. There's probably a lot more down there to be found. There's a blue one. Let's see. That had something inside of it. Wow. Not a blue bottle, it just had blue ingredients in it. Yeah, somebody's been doing some deep digging. I'm sure they came up with a lot of neat bottles, but you can see all the ones left behind. And it goes way out around there. This was a major dump site. Very cool. Yeah, they dug a lot of bottles that have no value. Yeah, this just goes on and on and on. And I see off in the distance the 3 concrete pipes talked about on that sign plaque. So we're going to make my way over there, take a look at those. We're still walking through bottles to get there. Jergens lotion. There's some neat stuff here to look at. This looks like a teapot, broken spout. There's a neat looking bottle there. Another teapot. This dump site just goes on and on. I'm sure there's places around here that nobody's dug yet. Look at the bottles all the way out there. Anyway, here are the 3 concrete pipes. No sign of any machinery, but the concrete pipes are here. Just down the hill off the railroad. My bet is the machinery was probably somewhere in this area and has been long since removed. The 3 concrete pipes have been left behind with all the bottles. Well, we get a couple of newbie things here. I would say that most of these bottles came from the 50s through 70s era. I'm going to head back for the trail, see if there's any sign of any machinery. Came upon another hut, and somebody's been collecting sticks for a long time on this one. Pretty thick walls. Well, we found no old machinery, equipment. We did find the 3 concrete tubes. We're almost back to the parking lot. The machinery must have been removed many years ago. Seeing this is a public park, nature trails, they probably removed the machinery for safety, to keep the kids off of it. Anyway, we did find the old bottle dump that we didn't even know about. So I hope you enjoyed this little journey, little sideline during the winter. Stay tuned, subscribe, and press the like button if you want.